Hey everybody, this is your boy Jim Austin. Jim Austin Online. Today we're doing my podcast called The Austin File, where I talk to people that are interesting. I keep you abreast of what's going on in the market, and I also talk about commercial real estate. Today is the 17th of September. It's the North Texas Day of Giving.org. This morning I went in and donated to 9 organizations that I like a lot, so they'll be jamming until 11:59 tonight, so I encourage you to go up on the website and donate to your favorite charity. So today we've got a special guest in the house, 2 special guests, dear friends of mine that are doing amazing things. We're going to be talking about the 11th annual Tarrant County Harambee Festival virtual for 2020. So today my special guest is Deborah Lewis, founder and executive director and poobah and everything. And we have one of my favorite singers in the world, Sheran Keyton, who's also performed at the Warehouse on Berry. She was with us for the Juneteenth virtual music festival, and she threw it down. So anytime I see her, I say, just sing a note for me, baby. So we're in the house. My producer, Core Blue, is in the house, and we got 2 cameras, and we're here at the podcast recording studios in the Fort Worth Historic Stockyards, where it all goes on in Fort Worth. We have over 3 million visitors that come into this area, and the National Multicultural Western Heritage Museum is downstairs. Come and visit us. The coffee's always hot. 2029 North Main, right here in the Historic Stockyards. But let's get going. I mean, you guys, 11th year, you've got a bunch of stuff going on, virtually in place, and, Taylor Pace and Roy Brooks, Bob Ray Sanders, and you got a lot, gospel choir, so this is October the 2nd, 7 to 10, and Saturday, October the 3rd, from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Jim Austin Online is always a media sponsor, and it's one of the events that I enjoy every year, going out and listening to the good music. So won't you break down the schedule? If you want to tell us a little bit about the Harambee Festival and about your organization, feel free. They all masked up too, so we're COVID distance, and so you see that. Hey, honey, you see they all wearing masks up in here. The wife said, "Wear your mask, boy."
Gloria, I know you appreciate that.
Yeah.
We are, and I'm trying to get used to the new norm. So we're going to try to do this with these masks on, because y'all know this is going to be a new norm. But thank you, Jim, for having us here. Thank you for your support over the 10 years that we've been in business, the 11th year this year. And yes, like you say, this is our 11th annual Tarrant County Harambee Festival, our inaugural virtual Harambee Festival. So this will be the first year, but this won't be the last year. Even when we go back to the normal festival, we will be streaming live, because that's just the new norm now. But listen, we have a lot of things planned on that day. We're trying to keep it real. We're trying to keep the same program that we've always done, because people really enjoyed it. So we started that Chicken, Seafood, and Blues Fest a few years ago. We're still having it, and we're still calling it it's actually Seafood, Chicken, and Blues, because we're encouraging people to serve up their favorite seafood and chicken dishes, and gather their families around the TV or the laptops or the computers or whatever, and just enjoy. And also to they can have a party watch party. They can invite their friends on a watch party, and in the comments just kind of talk about what's going on. So we're excited. I'm going to start giving a rundown of the festival. Sheran Goodspeed Keyton has been our entertainment director for quite a while now. So she's going to talk about the different entertainment that we have. But I'm going to speak to you a little bit about what's going to take place. We're still doing our anti-bullying rally. Tarrant will go over that list for you. But people that come to the festival, some know and some don't. We always have a health fair. It's always in the LMA Shamley Library. This year we're still having the health fair. It's going to be on Zoom. So if you go to our website, tarrantcountyharambee.com, that's tarrantcountyharambee.com, TARRANTCOUNTY. Harambee is HARAMBEE.com, and you'll be able to see the lineup for the health fair. We have a lot of good people there that's going to be talking to us about mental health. We're going to be talking about the surviving COVID-19. So we have somebody talking to you on the aspect of at-risk people, and on the aspect of domestic and child abuse. We have Jan Higgins. She's a licensed clinical and school psychologist. So she has a lot of things that will help you out with your kids. So go online and matter of fact, go to Eventbrite, and look up the Harambee Virtual Health Fair and get free tickets to go to it. I'm gonna stop right now and let Sheran talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and finish up the lineup. I'll talk about the panel discussion that we're gonna be having, which is gonna be fantastic, and some more things. But right now, I'm gonna ask Sheran to share with you for entertainment, because most people are interested in that entertainment.
Is this all going to be free to the public?
It is going to be free.
100%, yeah.
100%.
Yes.
Well, we definitely take a moment. Why don't you just mention your sponsors, because those are always important, because anytime that you're doing an event such as this and it's free, it's all underwritten by your sponsors.
Exactly. And Jim, it's funny you should say that.
Well, I'm the host. I'm supposed to be the hostess with the mostest. And everybody wants to know, particularly your sponsors, because you can send this show to your sponsors and let them know that they're getting a return on their investment.
Yes, yes. So we have Trinity Metro join us this year. This is their first time sponsoring us. We're all excited to be partnered with the McDonald YMCA.
Okay.
They are our big sponsor. We're going to be streaming everything from the McDonald YMCA. And guess what, everybody? That's going to be the future home of the Tarrant County Harambee Festival.
Yes.
All right.
So,
all right.
yeah,
Okay.
mark your calendar every first weekend in October, every first Saturday in October. And if that Friday falls on the first Friday, then it'll be every first Friday. If the Friday falls on, if the Saturday falls on the last of the month, then it's going to kind of change. But it's always the first Saturday in October, preluded by the Blues Fest on that Friday night. So we also have a lot of good sponsors. We do have the stock show, and we have. I'm gonna pull up that list because I don't want to leave anybody out.
Okay.
So we're gonna announce sponsors again in a few minutes,
Yeah.
and then we'll announce them again at the end of the show. So just stay tuned.
And they're all also listed on all of our social media and on the website, so they'll get a chance to be seen several times.
10 minutes.
I will-
Okay. Okay. And who's your media sponsor? Because we can't forget that.
Oh God, let's
What's
see.
his name? What's his name? Some little light-skinned man that wears a
Yeah,
cowboy hat.
yeah. But listen, y'all. Channel 5. Let's not forget Channel 5. Channel 5 is our sponsor. They're in there all the way with us. They believe that this festival can bring tens of thousands of people in 1 year, not over 10 years, but in 1 year. And they're going to help us do that. So we want to shout out to them. Y'all probably have seen the commercial that Sheran and I did. They will be doing PSAs from time to time. So look for it. That's Channel 5.
Okay. Well, you didn't say Jim Austin Online, but Jim Austin Online is a media partner.
I did
Okay.
say Jim
No, you haven't. I know. We can roll it back, but we ain't gonna roll it back.
No,
I did get it in there. So she just said the light-skinned guy in the cowboy hat. No, I didn't.
Who don't know who that is?
Okay,
Exactly.
Good deal. Sheran, go ahead and tell us, because we don't want to run out of time, because I know the music part of it's very, very important.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the Friday night for the Blues Festival, aside from grabbing whatever your favorite chicken or seafood dish and hosting your watch party, we are going to kick the night off with an amazing storyteller giving a history of the blues. Her name is Diane Tucker. She's a playwright out of Dallas. She owned one of the best blues clubs ever, Tucker's Blues, for many years there in Deep Ellum. And she doesn't have the club anymore, but she's still a fixture in the blues arena.
She sings also? Or
nope,
just...
she's a storyteller, she's a playwright, she's a director, so... but she'll kick it off with a history of the blues. Because this year, one of the things that we wanted to do is not only just give you that music, that dance, that, but we also wanted to give you more of that history. Deb said, we've got to get back to the way we grow, the way we expand is through knowledge. And so, understanding why we sing certain songs or whatever. So she's an amazing storyteller. That history of the blues is going to happen. It's going to be featuring Jock Lewis. Coming up after that is going to be Sheran Keyton and the Joe Rogers Trio. We're going to be rocking a little bit of a blues, getting down a little bit, throwing in some Etta James. Yes. And then the headliner for the Blues Festival is Tatum Jackson. And he is amazing. He was the headliner last year as well. And actually he opened last year, but he's the headliner this year. And yeah, we don't want to miss that. So then we roll on over to Saturday morning. And Saturday morning, our anti-bullying rally is going to be everything that it has always been. We're going to have presentations from Crowley ISD, who's one of our newest school districts in Tarrant County, to join us. This is their second year with us. Fort Worth ISD. We're going to have other community groups from throughout the area. We will have an amazing rapper, a poet. His name is Lou Charles, and he's amazing. Amazing is my word, you can tell. That's like my adjective. Every 2 seconds, I'm like, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
You sound like Donald Trump.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Amazing, I used to like you, but okay.
Yeah, okay.
I used to like you a lot. So, okay, let me speed through here. World-renowned poet Mike Gwynn.
Yes.
Will be hosting this year. So you'll get to see him throughout the festival. News 5 anchor Evan Anderson will be also hosting the beginning segment on Saturday. So you'll get to see both of those co-hosting. You're going to get to see Taylor Pace, Kenya C. and Ions, Legends of Funky Town. And then you get to roll on over into the gospel hour, and that gospel hour is going to be Jock Lewis. It's going to be DeMarcus Jones and Next Generation. It's going to be Patrice Dade, and there's going to be a big gospel choir finish that, we can't have Harambee without taking it to church a little bit. But I think the biggest thing, and I'll give it back to Deb, that was very important this year as we made the decision to go forth with this festival and have it be virtual, is the ability to give the community, and now our extended community, every single thing that we could possibly give them that was reminiscent of what they would normally get if it were live. And we've managed to successfully do that, minus the food trucks. You can't walk up and get a corn dog or something like that. But other than that, we have managed to pull it off in an amazing way. Amazing.
It's all right. It's all right. It is amazing. I've been part of it for 10 years, and this will be my 11th year.
Yeah.
And, just bringing the heartbeat of the community.
Absolutely.
Harambee Festival, the first weekend in October.
Absolutely.
So I'm proud of you personally, and I'm also great to be a part. It's awesome to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, now we got to save some time for the sponsorship list, and I see them right here, but
Yeah,
I'm sure there's more. But you go ahead, because you got the Bob Ray Sanders deal, and
yes. And before I get to the Bob Ray Sanders deal, let's talk about the presenter of this festival, the Tarrant County Black Historical and Genealogical Society.
Okay.
We're located at 1020 East Humboldt Street. We're at Lenore Rollo Heritage Center Museum, where we have artifacts and different things that the contributors or the pioneers of Black Americans here in Tarrant County. We store and preserve the artifacts for them. So you can come out from time to time. We have different exhibits, 1020 East Humboldt Street, Tarrant County Black Historical and Genealogical Society. So we invite you to come. Also, let's talk a little bit about a panel discussion. We have this year, we've always dwelled on unity in the community. This year, we've added healing in the community in lieu of COVID and all the systemic social injustices that's going on. Bob Ray Sanders will be hosting that, and wow, we got a host of panelists that's just dynamic. We have State Representative Romero is going to be with us, Commissioner Roy Brooks is going to be with us, Attorney Bobby Edmonds is going to be with us, and we also have one of our young generation, Quentin Phillips. He's on the school board, and I say young because he's right in there with my son's age. And we have Pastor Tatum is going to be a part of it, and Stacy Campbell. Stacy Campbell started this group called 10 for Change, and I think it just started a few months ago, but they have over 600 members already. And what they're doing is they're identifying things that they can do to make changes in their community. And one of the things that they really focuses on is injustices, trying to do something about all the systemic social injustices that are going on. So we're proud of her for that. We're going to end our festival with a tribute to COVID-19 survivors, and we're also going to say something or have a visual for the ones that have gone on and left us. But in that, one of our survivors is Cecil Collier, and he's going to be with us. And Sheran Goodspeed Keyton is going to do the honor of singing the tribute song. I think it's "I Survive." Is it the song that?
It's When You Believe.
Okay, when you believe. Okay, so we're just honored to have all that. So Tarrant County Harambee Festival, YouTube, Facebook.
Yes.
The first Saturday in October, and the first Friday night in October, October 2nd.
Yep.
Go to Tarrant County Harambee Festival on YouTube and click on the link to join us there. Go to our Facebook page and join us there on the second from 7 to 10, and on the 3rd from 9 o'clock that morning to 7 o'clock that evening.
Yeah.
Please join us.
Yes.
this has been a great opportunity to talk to you guys, my friends, that are just doing big things in our community. As I said earlier, the heartbeat of Fort Worth and our community. I want to thank all your sponsors that have stepped up, and they continue to step up. And we will be tuned in for good music, good information. Your panel discussion is strong, and your health fair and your anti-bullying effort, and love the blues, and congratulations on your title sponsor, the McDonald YMCA. So you guys are continue to do good work, and thank you for coming out to my studios and having discussion. This will be posted. We will be on Facebook, we'll be on YouTube, and we'll be on Jim Austin Online Network. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. All right.